to Kielder. We've just come into the park and we're going on a waterfall trail. We have been here before, so we look forward to showing you around. But in the meantime, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a view of the forest drive. So we've just arrived. We came in, it's about 11 miles drive from Bellingham campsite. We've come on the afternoon because we've had quite a bit of a lazy afternoon, and the car parking fees, the last time that we were here, it's about a year ago, we didn't have to pay. It's cost us $6.95 to park the car. It costs $2.95 to park just for an hour, but by the time, you know, it's not a very long walk, but by the time you get there and then you have like a little picnic, we've just thought, well, it's a day out, we'll pay $6.95. But yeah, it is what it is. That's just the way it is. So we honestly, it's a lovely place, so at least we can relax, but just bear that in mind. So it's probably best if you are going to come. There are some lovely walks around the place, so make sure you get here and then you get the best out of your $6.95 for the day. But let's go. So this is the start of our walk. We just literally need to go up this little bank, and then we turn right, and from what I remember, you hit into some woodland, and that's where the waterfall trail starts. So we'll let you know just when we reach there. And I think the last time we were here was really quiet, and it seems like it's going to be like this today. So yeah, should be good. So we've just walked up, you can still see the car park. It's not very far at all before you hit the woodland and then the trail through to the waterfalls. So off we go. And just because I forgot to say this earlier, the name of the waterfall is Hindhope Linn. Off we go.
So if you're wondering about why we call it a linn instead of a waterfall, because of where we are, our language is made up of Scots, Old Norse, likes of that. So out in Middleton Teesdale, we've got High Force, which we call a waterfall of force. Or out in the Yorkshire Dales, we have Janet's Foss, because it's also either a foss or a force. But when we're coming to Northumberland, we're very close to Scotland and the Scottish borders. So they tend to use the term linn. Now, linn is Gaelic, meaning waterfall or the pool below a waterfall. So around Bellingham, there's a few places that do use the term to call a waterfall a linn. There you go, a little lesson in how to speak Northeast.
We might be losing our marbles, but we couldn't help but think that this looks like a little bear in the woods. If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. Maybe not. Look at this uprooted tree. I think we remember this from the last time, and actually there's actually quite a lot, and I can't remember what storm it was. I think it was a really rough storm. Oh gosh, it was a good couple of years ago, like November time. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, just almost looks like it's made a big wall there now. I think we found our 2025 Christmas tree. Chevy Chase.
Mm-hmm.
If you're staying at Bellingham Caravan and Camping Park, you are literally on the doorstep. You could probably walk to it from the campsite of Hindhope Linn, which we'll show you later in this video. But well, it's a fabulous place. But on a day like this, you know, bank holiday, it'll be really busy. But coming here, I honestly thought that there was going to be more people here, but you know, we just managed to get a space in the car park, but they're obviously not here. So I think on this occasion we have picked the right place to come. But Hindhope Linn, just outside of Bellingham, is fantastic. And we'll show you that later. But for now, this is our day. So you can just see ahead now to the right, there's going to be a set of steps that take us down to the waterfall. And here's the rain. But we've got a little bit of shelter in the forest here. So here we go. And this takes you right down to the most prettiest waterfall. Off we go. So here we are. We're at the lower falls of Hindhope Linn. You can just see, which will take you up. Shortly, you can just see it's spouting just there. So we will go up there where it really is magical. And honestly, there's still nobody around, so we have got it all to ourselves. And it's just such a lovely, lovely place just to come and relax, be with nature, and reflect, whatever you want to do. It really is lovely. So we picked back up on the path. Just keep turning right and you can hear the waterfall in the background. And it's so beautiful and magical up here. This is where we're going to have our picnic and enjoy. There you go. And the sun's come out for us. The last time we were here, we had quite a bit of rain, so it's not a very forceful waterfall, if that makes sense. But I think that's we haven't had much rain lately for any of even the lower falls. But it's still beautiful, still magical, and we can't wait to open that picnic box. Off we go.
Right, I'm going to go and wash my hair. Brought me to it here.
Off you go then. You brought your trunks. Beautiful. Do you know what it is? But think about waterfalls. Just make me, well, just appreciate nature and everything that goes with it. Mindfulness. Just absolutely lovely. Just one of the reasons why we love caravanning and getting out and about, and this is one of them. Absolutely stunning. You found your picnic spot then? I think this is where we were before. You've got some carpet there. Brilliant. What a lovely spot, eh? Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
Anytime. So we'll have ourselves a cook in a bit.
Enjoy.
It's gonna fall in mine. Cold.
That was absolutely lovely. We've climbed back to the path and you see Hindhope Linn just through the trees, and we're going to continue walking round. This walk will take us back round in a loop to the lower falls, and it's all through woodland. So if you like woodland walks, you're in for a treat. Absolutely fabulous, and still no one around. So I just wanted to show you the car park now that it's cleared, because it was busy when we came. There's a little picnic area, so you can have one just before you set off on your walk, obviously when you get back. Then you've got the toilet block, which is just here. These weren't open in the winter time when we were here. Obviously it's summer, it's May time, obviously everything is opened up now. And there's some bits and pieces of information obviously on the board. I just want to show you the parking. As we said, it's not cheap, but you certainly wouldn't do the walk in an hour, especially if you're stopping off for picnics and that kind of thing. So like us, we did pay all day, but it was worth it for us because by the time, you know, you're paying for a couple of hours, you might as well pay all day. It is a Ringo car park, so you will need the app. You can't use cash. For some that's good, I know, but for others might be a problem. But you can use Apple Pay as well, which is perfect. Also some information here. We're in the Hindhope Forest part of Kielder, and if I just point out where we're staying in Bellingham, and obviously you've got all of this area to explore, and we are sort of here as well. There is a little map over here which gives you a little bit more detail of where we are. So we are here, and Hindhope Linn Waterfall is just here, so you can see how short that walk actually is. It's about a mile to get to the actual waterfall, but if you're doing the loop, obviously it's going to take you a bit longer. We've been here a couple of hours now, so it's probably just 2.5 miles, something like that. So definitely worth a try. And one place that we would like to do next time is the Three Kings Stone Circle. I've heard really good reviews about that and seen some great footage on YouTube, so we really want to do that next time. So that's it. We're heading back now. We hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we're going to head off to the pub now. I think we've had sort of such a great walk. We definitely deserve that. See you soon. We also recommend visiting Cheviot Linn, which is also in the Northumberland National Park. It's a much bigger waterfall. The walk is a little bit more challenging. I think it's about 3 miles round trip, so it's not long, but it is a little bit more challenging. But the waterfall at the end is absolutely fantastic. And when you visit on a rainy day like what we did here, you will get the best of the waterfall, but it is absolutely fantastic, and that is literally just walking distance from the Bellingham Caravan and Camping Club site. So there's so much more to explore in the Northumberland area. We absolutely love it, and Cheviot Linn, certainly give that one a go, especially if you are staying at the campsite. We are at the Cheviot Hotel, and what have you got?
Come all the way to Northumberland, you get checked in. Oh, that's lovely. That's refreshing.
And I absolutely love the shape of this pint glass. This is another cheap beer from the Budweiser company. So after that long walk, I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm going to go. It's quite malty. Very nice.
Check me now. I'll have a taste.